Hi Mrs Mitchell's group, this is your third lesson this week and we've been using the video which is called For the Birds. Today we'll be looking at different parts from the film and describing what is happening. This is the first picture. We need to write a sentence which answers these questions. The birds are something because something. So what are they doing and why are they doing that? We're going to have a look at the section from the film that this is taken from and try to write a really good sentence. Okay, so let's go back to our sentence. The birds are something because something. Pause the video and have a think about what could go in the gaps. So what are the birds doing here? You could say they are arguing or bickering or fighting. And why are they doing that? What made them do that in the first place? The reason that they were arguing is because they kept bumping into each other and they didn't like it. So the first one stretched his arms and that bumped into one of them, so then they had to move away, and then while they moved away from that person they bumped into another person, so that person got annoyed and bumped them back. So the birds are fighting, arguing or bickering because what could you have in the gap? You could have something like the birds are arguing because they kept bumping into each other. Write your sentence down that you would like to have and pause the video while you do this. This is our second sentence. The small birds stop arguing because. So why did the small birds stop arguing? Let's have a look at the next section of the video and see. So why did the small birds stop arguing? Pause the video and discuss with somebody in your family why they stopped arguing. So I think they stopped arguing because they heard the big bird, or they heard a big bird make a noise that they found funny. What else could you have? They heard a big bird make a noise that they found funny. Or they turned around, they heard a noise then turned around to see a bird which was much bigger than them. And it was waving. Decide how you would like to end the second half of the sentence. Pause the video and write out the whole sentence on your paper. Pause the video while you do this. Let's look at the next sentence. It says, the small birds start laughing because. So why did this suddenly start laughing? Let's have a look at the video. So it wasn't very nice, was it? But why did they start laughing there? Pause the video while you tell somebody in your family. Okay, I'm going to write the small birds start laughing because they found the noise and the actions that the big bird made quite funny. What else could you have in there? Because the big bird was waving and making noises that they found funny. Decide what you want to write and then write out the whole sentence. Remember to use capital letters, full stops and finger spaces. Pause the video while you write your sentence. This is your final challenge for the day. If you could say anything to the big bird right now in this section of the film, after all the small birds have been teasing him, what would you say to him to make him feel better? I'd like you to draw yourself a speech bubble and write your sentence inside the speech bubble. Pause the video while you do this. Something that you could say, so you're going to feel quite sad at the moment because they've all been laughing at him, the way that he moves, the way that he speaks. So you could say, oops. It's okay, don't be sad. They are not worth it. Make friends with some other birds. If you want to, you can send me an email with your speech bubble and let me know what you've said to the big bird. See you tomorrow.